welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I've been dying to reorganize my bookshelves, but I've been putting it off because right now I have rainbow bookshelves, which have been beautiful. I've had them for about a year like this, and I love the way it looks, but it is impossible to find a book if you don't know what the cover color is, and it bothers me that my series aren't together. The reason I've been putting this off is because I have a lot of series where I've bought the first few books, or I have the first book but not the rest of them. And so I was going to wait until I had more complete collections, but I think instead I'm either going to face the book out to save space or lay them down so I can stack the rest of the books up. That way I can still fill that part in when I get to that collection. I may also just put one of my little knickknacks in as a placeholder for some. We'll just have to play around and see. I also have two bookshelves in my room that right now are just kind of filler, and I'd like to get those a little bit more organized. So I'm hoping these two shelves out here will be series shelves, and the shelves in my room can be focused more on genre. So I thought I'd share with you and let y'all see what I end up with. Let's get started. So my bookshelves out front are clear. Any series that I find that I don't plan on finishing, I'll either take home to my extra storage at my parents' house if I feel like they're good enough to keep, or just set aside to unhaul. So my first shelf is a lot of my kind of younger series. Up at the top I have Little House on the Prairie, Aragon, Peter and the Starcatchers. I'm going to fit my Hunger Games in right here. Then I move down to like Maze Runner, Mr. Monday. I got my Divergent, Into the Nevernight, Sabriel back here. Even farther down, this one I'm getting the full set of, but the Uglies and Pretties. This is a Alice in Wonderland, Liba Bray's series. And then down here I have Artemis Fowl, which I need to finish collecting. I have a zombie set, The Knife of Never Letting Go, and over here I have the Gracing trilogy, which I just let a friend borrow this one. Okay, so then on this side, another few series that I have the books I've just let people borrow, so I'll fill that part in. Crooked Kingdoms and Six of Crows. I have some series over here that I'll be filling in, so I gotta fill in this one. And here, I don't know if I'll be keeping this set, The Gathering Darkness. It was good, but maybe not good enough to keep. And then a little bit farther down, I think the rest of my selection set is at home. And of course my Throne of Glass series. Name of the Wind is just beautiful, so I stuck that in there. That's kind of a filler until I get the rest of that series. I'm reading Wheel of Time, so this is going to fill up real quick. And then after that, these are all the ones that I have just the first book for, and the same thing down here. I have the first book of all of these, and these right here, and I just need to get the other ones. So next up, I need to find a place for the rest of my books. So I have finished sorting my other books outside of series. A few that were series that I'd already finished that I didn't have room for, I've kind of shuffled in here, but I've organized these shelves by genre. So the first one, this shelf is my classics. It is overflowing, very deep back there. And I included some of my younger classics on here, like the Phantom Tollbooth. I think I've Bridge to Terabithia. How can you not include that? Classics, Wuthering Heights, and Dracula. So there's that. This shelf is a little bit more hodgepodge. It's basically any short media, poetry, graphic novels, manga, short stories. So this is just kind of that shorter collection. And then over here, I have my romance. So a lot of this is like younger romance, a lot of Sarah Dessen. These three shelves are all fiction, and it kind of goes in order. So this is my like young adult elementary, the BFG, the Neverending Story, Wonder, you can see is here. Then I have kind of the middle, 13 Reasons Why, Beautiful Creatures, Howl's Moving Castle, and then more of my adult fiction. The Norse mythology, Bridge of Clay, The Book Thief are kind of there. And then down at the bottom here, this is my nonfiction. That one has more memoirs, some of my cookbooks. I have this giant book on North American birds. I don't know why I have this, but I do, just in case. This is the last bookshelf that I have in my room. It's kind of my off to the side bookshelf. Firstly, because I didn't build it very well, and secondly, because this shelf right here is really short and can't hold very many books. So I put Harry Potter back here. I don't want it on any of my main shelves, and I don't want it in any of my potential videos, and I don't ever really film in front of this one, so it's kind of here. Up here and down here, I have my kids' books, elementary books, that I need to read. My Animorph set, Judy Blume. I have all the Bailey School kids books over here, things like Hatchet. So all of those are over in this area. And that is all the bookshelves that I have in my apartment. I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was a good way for me to de-stress. It gives me a chance to go through my books and kind of look at all the ones I love again without having to reread them. So I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. I would love to know how you have your books arranged. If you've done the rainbow book arrangement, how do you feel about it? Because I loved the way it looked, but man, was it hard to find the book that I wanted. So let me know how your bookshelves are arranged. Let me know what you think of this video. Bye guys!